What's the hardest part about being the boss?
When I was at the office and I was one of our 8 or 9 writers, it's really nice to feel part of the gang and to be able to complain about the boss. I feel like you can bond over that. And when you are the boss, you know that you are the person that people are bonding over, complaining about. I want you to love me in a way that I can show on Instagram.
You created this super self-confident alternate Mindy on the Mindy Project. How has playing that character affected you as a person?
It's fun to play a character who has all these flaws, but is so resilient. She's very poorly behaved, but what I do like about her is that it doesn't matter how many sort of terrible things happen to her, she bounces back and is kind of very cheerful.
It's funny that you call her flawed because as I'm watching it, I'm like, man, I want to be this girl. She's so put together, which is maybe a terrible reflection on my life.
No, I think it's because her outfits are like very on point. She's very well dressed, and I think that's to kind of to offset how like wildly inappropriate her life is and how she behaves.
And I know you work closely with your costume designer.
Mm-hmm. We were very collaborative, and we both have really big personalities. The thing we have the most in common probably is caring about fashion and clothes and thinking about it is sort of 24/7. I mean, she's not very demure, so we have her doing a lot of physical comedy, and to do that in all these couture custom-made clothes is really, really fun, because usually a show is either about how beautiful the fashion is or is like a comedy show where they don't care about fashion. So we wanted to do something that was really both.
How would you describe your personal style?
I can't put a lot of time and effort into it, so I try to buy pieces that are flattering kind of no matter what. So like every other LA writer, I have like 20 gray t-shirts and like 12 pairs of black pants and lots of sneakers and flats.
When you were just 24 years old, you were the only woman writer on The Office. How was that experience for you?
Completely life-changing, very challenging, and extremely fun. I mean, I had that job for 8 years. Between acting and writing on The Office, it was like going to college again twice. So that was amazing.
Who makes you laugh out loud?
Well, Ike Barinholtz, who is my friend who's on the Mindy Project, is probably the person who makes me laugh out loud the most.
I kissed my grandmother so tight on the lips this morning, she said, "Get the hell up."
It's too much, it's too much, it's too much, I'm gonna pee.
He's so funny, and he's so good at physical comedy.
Do you have a celebrity girl crush?
I have so many of them. I really, really like and admire Emma Thompson. I think she's pretty amazing. I was like 11 maybe when she won an Oscar for writing the screen adaptation of Sense and Sensibility, and that was very important to me. Like thinking that you could do both of those things and be so like excellent at both of them was, I thought, really cool.
You have a new book, Why Not Me, coming out, and you did an event for it in DC that sold out in 2 minutes, which is insane. What does the title mean?
I don't know, that's sort of been a subconscious motto of my 20s and 30s. Even though there's not a ton of people that look like me on television or interested in my field, I had a feeling of wanting to do it, even though I didn't necessarily have that role model.
Where and when do you feel the most beautiful?
I think that the prettiest I look, or the most that I'm happy, is when I've changed out of my costume at work and put on my more comfortable clothes, but I have like kind of residual like makeup-y hair stuff on me. I mean, I also feel really nice when I'm like covered in like makeup and glitter and sparkles, wearing like a tight hot dress. I feel good when I wear that too.
If it's style, it's on the Yahoo app.